welcome to my channel. My name's Alex, and if you clicked on this video, then you want to know more about heaven, you want to know more about miracles, and that's why I'm doing this. I am doing this to hopefully give you some hope during your walk with grief, or even just if you haven't lost somebody and you just want to be encouraged by hearing about some miracles that have happened in my life, then that is why this video is happening. I'm doing a little mini series. I'm trying to keep these under 8 minutes just for the purpose that, it's watchable. You can just watch it quick, get some encouragement, and go on throughout your day. So I'm really sorry though. I just want to say that if you have lost somebody, I'm really sorry that you can relate to me, but I truly hope that these videos will help you know that those signs that you experience are not you just making them up or you going crazy. They are legit signs from God confirming that your loved one is with Him. And the only reason I have this much confidence is because literally time and time again, I have doubted it, and every single time God is like, nope, here's another sign, nope, here's another sign. Even sometimes He'll give me 2 signs, for the really profound things that have happened. And that's one of the first stories I'm going to share with you. And I just want to preface that I'm not doing this because I need validation from you. I don't need you to believe me because trust me, I know it's so hard to really believe some of this stuff, and that's okay. Maybe one of the stories will resonate with you and you maybe had a similar experience, and then it will be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. She had the same thing happen. And then you'll know it was really real. Or maybe it's real and it's just encouraging to hear somebody else experience something similar, because grief is so hard. It is so hard. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing it, like I said, for validation or for you to believe me. I believe it myself, and it took a lot for me to believe the stuff that I'm going to share with you wasn't just a figment of my imagination or a coincidence. So I'm good over here. What I'm trying to do is make you good over there in any way I can, or just lift you up and encourage you by sharing amazing things that God has seriously done. And the reason why I think He's been doing it is because I have literally been clinging to God since this happened, clinging to Him, because I cannot do this without Him, because my brother, we lost him 6 months ago to suicide through his mental health issues and addiction. And if I didn't have God, there's no way, because losing a brother who was my best friend, it's and all of our family's best friend, we called him for everything, and he was like the rock in our family. But now, he's the rock for us up in heaven, and that's great. And he's healthy and healed and finally free from addiction and mental health. And it still hurts. I don't have it all together. I'm almost doing these series so that I can rewatch them someday and, document some of the miracles so I don't forget them. But, it's okay. Death puts things into perspective. And, I have another brother and I'm so grateful for him, and my family, I'm so grateful for them. And death just really makes you grateful for what you do have, and you want to take care of it and you want to love it even better. And that's one of the beautiful things about death, because there is beauty in the pain. And, the Bible says He's going to turn our ashes to beautiful things. And that's what's slowly but surely happening. So I only have 4 minutes now to tell you my story, but I think I can do it. So let's go for it. About 2 days after we found out about my brother passing away, I was outside wrapped up in a blanket. It was super cold. It was 3 a.m. I really wanted to go inside. It was really windy, but I couldn't. I was so broken. I was so hurt. I was just out there trying to get some kind of comfort, feel some presence. I was praying to God. I just wasn't feeling comfort. I was super, super struggling. It was a really dark night. And I said, Jesus, help me. I just said, Jesus, help me. And I truly was like, Jesus, help me. I can't do this. I'm in so much pain. And it had been 2 hours, like I said, and I was freezing. I was so cold. When I went into bed later, my husband's like, oh my gosh, you are freezing. And it took forever to warm up my feet. It was a big deal. And about 3 minutes after I said, Jesus, help me, a friend of mine texted me on WhatsApp who lives in England. So the time difference, she had just woken up, and she said, hey, Alex, I don't know if you know who Robbie is. Robbie Zacharias, he was a pastor. She didn't know this, but my brother watched Robbie. It was one of the only pastors that my brother watched or not only, but like he really liked Ravi because he's very intellectual and my brother's very intellectual. And we always laugh, like, of course, Albert could watch Ravi and understand his sermons because they're really in depth. But he really enjoyed Ravi, and Ravi passed away hours, I think before my brother or after my brother. But the point is, they died on the same day. And that was already kind of profound. And she didn't know any of this, but she sent me this video that was a tribute to Ravi Zacharias. An artist made it. I'm going to link it below. Her name is Melissa, and it's amazing. She synced this beautiful song to her painting, and then she also threw in clips of Ravi talking about heaven. So you can imagine 3 minutes after me praying, Jesus help me, I get this message from a friend saying, you know, this long text message, just beautiful encouragement. And I didn't text her, you know, like she texted me, and the song that was playing, I'm just going to read a few of these lyrics. I mean, this song alone, right off the bat, it says, "Are you disappointed? Are you desperate for help? You know what it's like to be tired." I mean, to me, that was like me, and it was like my brother. It was like my brother who's in heaven. And then it says, the chorus is almost home. "Brother, it won't be long. Soon all your burdens will be gone. With all your strength, sister, run wild, run free. Hold up your head, keep pressing on. We are almost home. Well, this road will be hard, but we win in the end simply because of Jesus in us." So, I mean, the lyrics, it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The lyrics alone, the fact, it's like double for my brother here saying, you know, soon all your burdens will be gone. But it's also a double to like my brother in heaven. It's just unbelievable. And then the fact that Ravi was in there talking about heaven and what he said about heaven, it was just so comforting. And then if that all wasn't enough of like a beautiful thing, you know, I pray and this girl sends me this beautiful text where just alone the lyrics are speaking directly to my heart. It literally feels like my brother is singing this song to me, and then it's talking about heaven. If that wasn't enough, you know, and the fact my brother listened to Ravi, all of that. The painting that this girl is drawing, you know, I could kind of tell what she was drawing, and it's like, oh, it's so pretty. And then about halfway through, I put the phone down and I looked out and I was like, what, God? I didn't realize that literally, I mean, not as good of a painting by any means. I had drawn a very similar picture as this woman for my husband's birthday about 2 years ago. I drew it on a card, and it was a windy road. It had the backs of us holding hands with each other, and that's literally what she's drawing in here, is Ravi and his wife holding hands on a little windy path. And it was like, what? My alarm's going off. So I went a little over, but it was shocking. It was 100% shocking, because it's like, we serve a God who is personal. And in that moment, he was so personal to me, because it's like the Ravi and the song and all of that was already so powerful. But then the fact that this artist was drawing a picture that I had literally drawn myself 2 years ago, it just made everything in that moment so much more powerful, and it made it feel so personal to me. And it just made me know, like, the lyrics are real. What Ravi's talking about, like heaven being real, it's like, that's real. And seriously, like, I felt like when I looked up like halfway through, I literally was like almost terrified, because it became such a supernatural moment where I was just like, oh my gosh, like, am I about to go to heaven? Because it was unbelievable. And I literally felt like there was, like, I don't even know how to explain it, like angels, like in a semicircle over like on my grass. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I literally felt like it was unbelievably spiritual. It was the most amazing moment, you know, one of the most amazing moments that I had. And I think it's why I've continued to cling to God during this grief, because of that intense moment. And I just want to encourage you, if you are in, you know, the beginning of grief, then just cling to God. Just cling to him and pray in your closet and let all your emotions out. Be mad, be sad, cry to him. But cling to him and read Jesus Calling. I love Jesus Calling. God, I will share miracles later because now I'm out of time, but Jesus Calling by Sarah Young has been a book that is like unbelievable, speaking miracles to my life during this time. So after I pray and cry, I read Jesus Calling, and literally what happened in my prayer closet that I totally thought I was making up, it is written in Jesus Calling for the day. It's unreal. So go buy Jesus Calling if you don't have it, and just pray, keep God in the center, and these beautiful things will happen. So I hope that you are encouraged by that message. I really do. That's the whole reason I'm doing this series, is just to try to encourage you to believe the signs. Don't doubt them. I know it's very hard to doubt them. I still will probably struggle doubting them, but truly, I feel like I know heaven's real, and it's not a doubt anymore. And I really know my brother's there. And I also know that like he's here with us, which is another really big revelation with losing somebody. It's not really losing them because they're still here spiritually. It's harder to like pay attention to it than obviously being able to call them on the phone. But honestly, like if you try to pay attention to it, I feel like you'll notice them. Like you will notice they're here whenever you need them. And that's another really kind of shocking thing that's happened. So anyways, I hope that this encouraged you. Definitely go check out that video. It's linked below. I'll link Jesus Calling below, so that way, you know, you can be encouraged. And yeah, I really hope, watch the video. It's very moving. And even just for you, if you're grieving, it's a beautiful message. It's 100% a beautiful message, and I know it will touch your heart. So God bless you guys. Take care. Thank you for your time. And be sure to subscribe and like this video. I do faith-based stuff. I do Hope for Hardships and Bible study. So if you subscribe, that's what you're going to keep getting content for. And God bless you. Take care. And I'm going to turn this off and pray for you. All right. Bye.
Hoping that my feet won't touch the ground.